guys, thanks for joining me. This is part 2 of my 2-part video on decorative signs and name plaques. So we're going to do the name plaques this time. For my name plaque, I already traced out my writing. And now for this one, I'm going to go ahead and carve with my Dremel. I already have my carving bit on here. So here we go. Now I'm going through with my hobby sander to just take out some of the rough edges from my Dremel. I'm just using some red acrylic craft paint to fill in the letters that I carved out. My paint is dry, so now I'm just cleaning up the edges with my hobby sander. You can see kind of the faded area where I went out outside the lines. And this is just so that when I do my next coat of paint, I can tell clearly where I'm supposed to stop. I probably could have just painted right over the mistakes, but like I said, I wouldn't have been able to tell as clearly where the edge was. And now I will be able to. Go over this with some blue. Now I'm just kind of aging the sign with some sandpaper after my blue paint dried. And then from here it's pretty much just whatever you want to do with it. I think I'm going to put some flowers around it. But from here on out it's whatever you want to do. Since this is a Swedish family name plaque, I'm using the traditional Swedish colors and I'm going to do some Swedish flowers here. And I'll let that dry and go over it again. I decided to brighten up the inside of the letters just a touch so you can see them just a little bit better with some bright red. For my teacher sign, I found some scrapbook circus theme, and I've already done a coat of Mod Podge on the back. Let that dry. And so now I'm going to apply a little bit of Mod Podge to my sign right where I want the paper. I'm just pressing firmly. And a thin coat on top. So this one I used a red permanent marker, and now I'm going over it with red acrylic craft paint. So I hope you got some ideas and maybe a place to start to get creative from. It's always good to get ideas from other people. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.